Um, hmm. Well, I don't consider it a bad thing, but I don't think I've changed that much since I was a kid in the aspect of I'm still the kid in my room on my computer watching and learning about film. Ever since about fifth grade, I think, um, when YouTube was getting even bigger, or maybe when I was just realizing it, that was kind of the in between. It was like Hollywood, you can never make films like Hollywood, but YouTube, you could look up tutorials and do whatever you want. So that kind of ignited a passion that to this day, I actually decided to grab whoever was around and make some films and create something that I was proud of, that when I showed people, they laughed, they asked me how I did that, and that feeling of making something that entertains and educates somebody, I really cherish that, so I did that as much as possible. And around junior high, I always like outdid or overdid extra credit projects. Like for science, we did science vocab videos, and even like a simple scientific term like thermal energy was for me an excuse to put an explosion and like with a bunch of students and just have the class crack up and just really just feel the passion even more. And in high school, I got serious about it. I said, why not do it for a living? And so because of that, got into a film class and got some people together and started making short films. And whether it was a documentary about the basketball team or combining other passions I had like basketball, gaming, we did a virtual reality like action scene for one project, and class loved it and everything. And finally, recently, I had to take it from there on my own grounds and try to make it more professional and more business. So I don't have financial help from my parents or anything, so I had to do it myself. I had to make my own treatments and pitches and reach out to hundreds of artists, get a help from a DP of mine, and we made a couple music videos, and I edited that into a reel and started a little brand for myself from there. And that was really just, it was the same thing. It was just me in my room on the computer seeing what I could do. But this time I was able to collaborate with other people's visions, and what I found was that other people's visions, bringing that to life, was just as fun. Like, if you have the right pitch and you're speaking the same language to them, the fact that they trust you, that's like a priceless feeling. And you're just making videos with friends at that point. And that's what I love about this industry, about this business now, just about my life, because that's what it is. I mean, growing up, I'm glad I got to do that. Growing up in high school, basically was just me staying sane. I didn't grow up with the healthiest household in any means, so put a ton of work in on high school, but mostly work on myself just to keep healthy, mentally really. And that gave me really, on the little things, gave me perspective of what's important. And what I also learned is that in movies, because I'm always watching these characters that were real to me and that I learned from, and that the stuff I learned from them, I could do the same thing. And to me, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. So now I'm actually on the right track to do that. I'm reaching out to some people and I'm collaborating with them, finally getting recognized by other videographers that are messaging me and reaching out to me. And now I just want to reach out to businesses and people that I admire to grow and to send as much positivity as I can, because that's what film did for me. Thank you.
Hold on, wait. What do you think is the key to being resilient? in this business for yourself?
Gratitude. That puts everything into perspective. Gratitude will motivate you once you look at. I mean, I could right now. Like, I got, because of a financial mishap, I had to pick up a 9-to-5 job, and I'm tall, so it like hurts my back. And look, that sucks. But at the end of the day, I still have a couple hours to spare.
What's the 9-to-5 job?
What? That's just, you don't want to know. It's just terrible. And then
Well, I'm just curious about why your height is makes it
because
uncomfortable.
I'm working at like, just like, I'm working at Target doing shelves. Guess that I always had to bend over, and it's hard. It's hard when you're tall. I have a bad back though. Whether I'm doing. But anyways, so let's say, even if I'm constantly in pain sometimes and kind of gets me down, I still have plenty of time to do what I love, and even as me being that kid who loves being in the room on his computer, like, it's whenever I walk outside and just see like the world is like so much, like, you just see opportunity when you get outside. So I think that's really the key, is like, if you're grateful for the little details that can bring you happiness, and then just focus on that, and you're gonna get motivated to get that feeling even more until you drop all the stuff that's not making you happy.
All right.
What
Thank
I
you
learned.
very much.
You're welcome.